The Trump administration now wants everyone's social media handles who are in the US that are applying for naturalization, asylum, green cards, you name it. USCIS just proposed a rule that would require people living inside the United States, including asylum seekers, green card holders, and applicants for naturalization, to give up their social media usernames. Now, the government already does this for people who are applying for immigration benefits from abroad, but this new rule would expand that to people in the US. The Trump administration's justification for this is that it would help with national security screenings, but let's talk about what's really going on here. This policy would disproportionately impact Muslim, Arab, and other Middle Eastern individuals, as well as those who have spoken up about the genocide in Palestine and those who have criticized the Israeli government. And here's the kicker, there's no rule or limit on how they can use your social media information. And all of this ties back to Trump's January 20th executive order, the one that uses the phrase hostile attitudes to justify the deportation of individuals who criticize the current Trump administration, and the same language we've been seeing to justify the arrest of Mahmoud Khalil, who is a Palestinian activist from Columbia University that was essentially kidnapped by ICE and has been held in detention ever since. Now, although you have First Amendment rights, even if you're not a U.S. citizen yet, policies like this create a chilling effect and it makes people stay silent. And that's exactly the point. So if you're an applicant for an immigration benefit in the United States, like asylum, naturalization, or a green card, here are some things you should keep in mind. Be thoughtful about what you post publicly. And if you're really concerned, make your social media accounts private. You should also document your lawful activism and make sure you have any context behind posts you've previously had in the past. And don't delete old posts suddenly, it could raise some red flags. And yes, consult an immigration attorney if you feel particularly worried. Now, they are accepting public comments on this proposed policy until May 5th, so feel free to flood that if you want. But ultimately, this isn't just about immigration, it's about free speech. If you care about civil rights, speak up, because once this surveillance becomes policy, it's not just social media they're collecting, it's silence that they're enforcing. Follow us for more immigration news and information.